is that you know what you're looking at. You can study at home, like this weekend and stuff, but that don't cut it if you don't know what you're looking at. So that's what you need to do today. We've got all these specimens, but many of them are just repeats or variations of them. We come over here, we have mollusks. We've got 4 kinds. The whelk has that very spindly portion down here. I mean, it's just got a unique shape. I don't know how to describe it other than say, look at it, draw it, or something like that. The scallops, you can see the little wings right here next to the hinge. And that's the key deal. And I don't know, you probably should see them a lot of times as soap dishes or whatever. People use them a lot. But that's a scallop. Anybody eat scallops? I mean, yeah, a lot of people. How many oyster shells do we have? Anybody? You guys got to talk too, just because I'm on video.
2. I've never seen one.
2 halves. Okay, this was 1, and this was 1.
If it goes over 5 minutes,
remember, they cement themselves together and they cement themselves to the rocks. Okay, so you had another valve here, another valve here. Now that's kind of hard to tell. I was going to say right and left, but I don't know, because you can't see any umbo or anything like that. Conch, it's a gastropod. Okay, we had gastropod, bivalve, right? And I just thought those are 4 very common ones that you should need to know. All right, let's go with more. Here's another scallop. There it is. So that's another bivalve, all mollusca. Here's a snail, gastropoda. Just a huge mussel. There's a bivalve, all mollusca. Long neck clam, another bivalve. Let's see what else we got. Got a marine slug. So that's a gastropod. Does it have a shell? No, not that you can see. What kind of foot does it have? No, stomach foot. Gastropods are stomach footed. All right, that's on tape there, Sharp. Okay, we gotta kind of put, let's go. Here's another. There's a whelk. You actually got the organism in there. So that's just kind of look at it. So it's the same deal. Let's do a couple things here first. No, we don't do that. What am I doing? Okay. How do these feed? Filter feeders. How's the gastropods feed? The radula going out. Okay, then we've got chitin. What do you know about him? What can you tell me about him? How many valves? 8. Remember, there's 8 of them. What do they feed on? Algae. Okay, they just use the radula and scrape and stuff like that. They're kind of a unique deal. What's the class for them? Polyplacophora. Polyplacophora. Okay, now we got 2 over here. I have a little plastic out or one. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have it out. Okay, we have another class. We got an octopus and a squid. So what class? And what phylum was all these? Mollusca. And what kingdom was all these? Animalia. Animalia from here on out. Don't put anything other than kingdom. Animalia. So, an octopus, squid. What's their locomotion?
Jet propulsion.
Jet propulsion. What structures do they use?
Funnel.
Funnel and the mantle cavity. Which kind of mantle do they have? Or what's their cephalopoda mean? Head-footed. So their head is that chamber. So they take water in, shoot it out the funnel, and it's jet propulsion. Name something about the octopus. 8. Well, we're going to go with arms. Okay, there's a lot of, you say tentacles and arms, and it's interchangeable, but we probably ought to say arms. Because the squid has how many arms? 8 and 2 tentacles. Name something.